school environment. And the other one has to do with, another solution has to do with, it's called direct and personalized intervention. Direct and personalized intervention. A child who is doing poorly in his or her academic setting, like the question that she asked about the slow learners, one of the interventions has to do with the fact that you must exercise what is called pedagogic patience with that child. Then you must find out what could be the cause of this slowness. What would be the cause of this learning difficulty in that child? Then you are free to come up with what? Personalized intervention. Okay, does this child need extra lesson? Okay. Does this child have problem with phonics? Okay, the child finds it very difficult to. I think the problem with this child is finding it very difficult to read and write. Okay, it's because of phonemic ignorance and blindness. I realized that for my consulting services, screening and others, about 60% of children who are having problems with reading and dyslexia is connected with what? Phonemic awareness. That is 60%. So what I need to do is, maybe during break time, I'm going to ask the child to come to my table, and I will be using that time to do what? To teach the child, to expose that child to the phonemic rules and principles. So the personalized intervention, called personalized intervention. The other thing has to do with assistive. There's something called assistive technologies for children who are finding it very difficult to read and write. There are videos. Okay, I think I have them on my phone. That the school can. When I spoke at the race, and I brought my smaller one, and I played the Johnny Folix, and I was explaining. The proprietor said, I'm going to get 3 of this, and I will distribute it to my teachers so that they can really apply it in the classroom. Phonics or phonemic awareness and phonics. If you're able to really resolve this problem, you discover that problems with reading or dyslexia will surely be resolved. And it is speech language therapy. For children who find it very difficult, or for children who are having what is called developmental language disorder. They find it very difficult to understand language. This one, we don't have interventions. What you need to do is to get what is called a speech and language therapists. These are individuals who are experts in solving or helping child with specific learning, speech and language disorder. Okay? I think finally on this, let me conclude. Because of our time. How to keep so many things. There's something called SMT. Okay, spiritual and metaphysical therapy. My younger brother, who is a psychologist, is now in the UK. I shared this with him. He said, "Brother, do you do that?" I said, "Okay, do you believe in prayers? That prayers could be therapeutic?" He said, "Yes, that he believes in it, but overseas, that anything that has to do with religion, that in fact that you might be served if you're a professor, if you bring in God or you bring in prayers." He said he believes in the powers of prayers. Whether you're a Muslim or a Christian, okay, prayers does work. Now, do you know that presently, why don't call it prayers? They will look for a very beautiful name, and the name is called placebo effect. There's something called the placebo effect. Let me buttress this. During the Second World War, something happened to American soldiers. America suffered. Hello, parents. Please, are we together? Yes. Okay, I've shared some therapies with us, but I had to overlook all that. But this one is extremely important. Either we like it or not, you cannot take religion out of the existence of a black person. So it is important for me to also share this with us because the medical world is also using it. So this placebo effect, America suffered huge amount of casualties, and those are the medical personnel. They ran out of drugs. So there was a doctor and a nurse who were attending to casualties that were being brought to the health centers. You know what the doctor did? I'm telling you real life story. The doctor called the nurse and instructed her. I know that we've run out of drugs, but do we have sugar? He said yes. The doctor went straight to where the drugs, where they normally store drugs. And he told the nurse, I am the boss here, you follow my instruction. And nobody should hear about this. He told the nurse to start putting sugar into things like capsules. You know, morphine is that drug that is usually used to reduce pains. And the nurse actually obeyed. And then when as soon as we were coming, because they ran out of drugs, as soon as we were coming, they were giving them sugar capsules. And the doctor used that opportunity to carry out that experiment. He discovered that, let's say, this group took the normal drugs. But this one, it was just sugar pills. And he started observing the rate of recovery. So to cut the long story short, do you know that both the sugar, those soldiers that actually took sugar pills and the real morphine, the real drug, both of them got healed. The guy wrote the report. It was later, maybe in the 70s, when most of the drugs started failing, that they stumbled on that research. And as I speak to you today, I don't want to share that story. But what I'm trying to say is this. The wise, they call it placebo effect. Our own is prayer. Prayer does the work. Thank you very much, and God bless you.